Hope you're enjoying the music right now on Gold FM. Only the classic hits, especially if you're spending your time at home or around the office. I certainly hope you're taking it easy and enjoying the music coming your way. Well, I got a whole lot more to keep you moving and to keep you going right up until you reach lock-off time. I'm Kara. Join me every weekday from 2 to 7 on The Ride, only on Gold FM.
नमस्ते दोस्तों, मिर्ची रफ्तार से मैं अश्निल सिंह। शामिल हो जाइए हमारे साथ मंडे टू फ्राइडे फ्रॉम 3 to 7 PM।
Tonight on FBC News, police to beef up presence along Namaka-Nadi corridor. Moving to end breast cancer. And hundreds turn up at Gavi Park for live Bati Tanoa show. Good evening and welcome to FBC News. I'm Amrita Priyadarshini. Now, daylight savings comes into effect from tomorrow, Sunday, the 27th of October. This means you will have to wind your clocks forward by 1 hour from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. tomorrow. Daylight savings will continue for 3 months and end at 3 a.m. on Sunday, 19th January 2014. Police will now beef up its presence along the Namaka-Nadi corridor, especially on weekends as we head into the festive season. This follows concerns raised by the Nadi Chamber of Commerce regarding the lack of police officers in the tourist town after clubbing hours. Akusita Tale has more.
One of the biggest concerns received from business houses and residents living along the Nadi and Namaka areas is the lack of police presence after clubbing hours and the nuisance caused by patrons.
Many of these patrons were coming out pretty drunk and disorderly, and even, trying to be a nuisance to the members of the public who are going to work early hours of the morning. So that was a major concern.
Assistant Police Commissioner Rusia Tetunrabu says a team has been tasked to patrol this corridor.
There's a lot of hotels in the area, so we are looking at it. There's also a backup team that is coming from Suba just to support them in the weekend. This is our whole effort is just to try and have the presence on the ground.
The Nadi Chamber of Commerce has welcomed the new move and is encouraging the public to be considerate.
We're very happy with his approach, and I'm sure this will be of very important here as we are the tourist town of Fiji.
Police say people have the right to enjoy in the weekends, however, they must know their limit. Akusita Tale, FBC News.
The fifth and final cane payment for the 2012 crushing season was made out to the farmers at the rate of $3.09 per tonne of cane yesterday. However, due to some misunderstanding by the Fiji Sugar Corporation, deductions for this season were made from the amount. The Sugarcane Growers Council Chief Executive Sundaresh Chetty says, after discussions with FSC, this has been rectified and the deducted amount will be reimbursed.
In view of the Diwali festival coming up next week, it is a good news for the farmers, and I'm sure the farmers will have every reason to enjoy Diwali festival.
Meanwhile, farmers have been urged to continue supplying cane to the mills. Crushing at Lautoka and Lambasa will now end on the 3rd of November, while the Rarawai sugar mill is expected to cease crushing on the 8th of November. Have fun, slim down and lower the risk of breast cancer. That's the message that Palmolive Lithiana Miller Fitness Fiji and the Fiji Cancer Society delivered today at the launch of the first ever Palmolive Zumba party in pink with the theme Moving to End Breast Cancer. The event was to raise awareness on physical fitness to lower the risk of breast cancer. And as Roland Koroy reports, the response was overwhelming.
They came in numbers to support the efforts of organizers in creating awareness on breast cancer and how it can be avoided.
For last year, we had the pink ball and also the bra art competition. But for this year, it's the Zumba that is the sort of the highlight of the Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October.
Being that this is the first time they've organized Zumba, the turnout couldn't have been more pleasing.
The turnout has been quite amazing. We really appreciate. There are 3 sessions that will be held, but most of those that are in there now, they've already bought tickets for first, second, and third sessions, so they will be here with us the whole afternoon.
And who says raising awareness against breast cancer couldn't be fun? Living up to the theme, moving to end breast cancer, there was definitely a lot of moving.
I'm feeling tired and exhausted, but otherwise it's quite nice. What made you come today? And to support for cancer. My family asked me to come. Oh, they should try this, it's nice. Feeling awesome.
What made you come here today?
To support breast cancer. My husband is the manager of Program Palmolive, and I'm supporting a great cause, raising money for breast cancer.
Any message for the women out there?
Stay strong, stay positive.
What made you come today?
Because of breast cancer.
Any message for the women out there?
Take care of yourself and don't eat junk food.
Breast cancer has long been a threat to women worldwide. Today's message couldn't be more clear.
Ladies that are out there, that that you do go for checkups, and that one of the messages in this breast cancer awareness month is the early detection, because if it's detected early, it can be something can be done about it.
Overweight or obesity and lack of physical activity has been identified as some factors that contribute to the increase in the risk of breast cancer, and there's hope that even after today, everyone will continue to move to end breast cancer. Roland Kuroi, FBC News.
Diwali fever is everywhere, and the Rambisesa Chaudhry Memorial Primary School in Sawan in Osori used this festive atmosphere to celebrate its achievements. The school yesterday celebrated Diwali Mela and also inaugurated the new kindergarten complex, which was witnessed by hundreds. Ritika Pratap reports.
The Rambisesa Chaudhry Memorial Primary School is a multicultural school that is attended by around 500 students. Attorney General Ayar Sayed Kayum yesterday opened 2 new kindergarten rooms worth around $45,000, which was funded by the school manager's brother-in-law in memory of his late wife.
Many of these donors, we do not see their photos in the papers, we do not get to know about them, we do not necessarily see them on television. They don't do it for the publicity, but they do it purely out of the goodness of their hearts. And it is the community, wherever they donate, that community benefits.
The Attorney General says education is critical for Fiji's future, and the Fijian government has implemented many initiatives to make this successful.
We now have bus fare subsidies, we have free textbooks, we've increased the working conditions or improved the working conditions of teachers and various other people that have an input into the education system, including we have increased the salaries for early childhood teachers.
Ayar Sayed Kayum highlighted that provisions have been made in the new constitution that all successive governments must ensure that education is free.
Primary school, secondary school, and at tertiary level too. In the same way, we are putting a lot of money into the creation of the Fiji National University to offer new courses. Of course, not everybody can become a doctor or a lawyer or engineer. There's some of our children will be very good with their hands. They may become very good carpenters.
The school also celebrated Diwali Mela, where students from all ethnic backgrounds performed various items. Ritika Pratap, FBC News.
Nadi is preparing itself to host one of the biggest Diwali celebrations in the country. Celebrations will be from the 31st of October to the 2nd of November. Akasita Tale with the story.
The Nadi Chamber of Commerce has teamed up with the Nadi Town Council to celebrate the Festival of Lights in a bigger, better and a new way for the people of the Jet Set town.
We have got 3 days of very comprehensive programs, a lot of entertainment, a lot of fun, and more cultural programs will be showcase for the first time, and we've got some very good international stars be here with us.
With businesses picking up again in Nadi and with the increase in tourist arrivals, Dr. Ramraju says this celebration will unite and bring everyone together.
And we know it is now being celebrated on a national scale here in Nadi in particular. We have done it, we have supported the festival organizers in the past 2 years, but this year around the Nadi Chamber of Commerce and Industry is actively organizing it with support.
Celebrations will be held at Koroivulu Park in Nadi from the 31st of this month to the 2nd of November. Aku Sita Tale, FBC News.
The public must respect people who use white canes because it indicates that they are visually impaired. This is the main message from the 2-week White Cane Awareness campaign that ended today. Epeli Tukuasa reports.
The white cane is the most important companion to people who are visually impaired. With this tool, they are able to move around as freely and do things normal people do.
Added in the white cane that has brought you confidence and how you've decided that you can do anything a normal person can do. Yes, I agree. Why not party? Why not go clubbing? What is stopping you?
For those who are visually impaired, the white cane helps them to participate more with their communities. And as the campaign comes to an end, those affected are calling on public support.
Please respect these people who work with white cane. Do not, laugh at them, or do not try to ignore them.
Public, if to see a person with a white cane, know that he's totally blind and sometimes needs help.
The White Cane Awareness campaign is to stimulate public awareness, as sometimes there were ignorance from the people.
Because often when they see blind people in town holding a white cane, they just tend to go right ahead and bump into the cane or step on the cane, which sometimes we receive complaints from our members that when they walk around in town, their canes have been broken.
The campaign is to promote acceptance that the white cane is the symbol of ability of a blind person. Epeli Tukuasa, FBC News.
In the news ahead, Trade Pacifica to showcase Pacific's best products.
Now that's just another groove to kickstart your morning.
That's right. Good morning, Fiji. It's Gold FM bringing you the classic hits to fine-tune your morning.
And Fila still trying to fine-tune her voice.
And as always, Pedali still trying to wake up.
Now this is where you'll find us every morning from Monday to Friday.
On Daybreak with Pedali and Fina from 6 to 9. Join us.
Nisambulo binaka oya wone kamanalangi oni nandorungo diao mena diwa kina rua na bisinga mena moniti kina bagarumbuka na radio Fiji wana ndoma ibiti bongani bionyano nama katalangana bengo na sasibiani na tinna kaloka na bimbongi ni bukilulu kena bima mani walu na bimbongi ni bakaruwai mena mbuza ni balu ninge namaka.
Welcome back to FBC News. Organizers of Trade Pacifica 2014 are promising the best regional trade show ever that will showcase the best of Pacific products. Mika Longa reports the 3-day trade show opens the door for greater business opportunities for small and medium enterprises.
Yesterday's signing of the Memorandum of Understanding between the Secretariat of the Pacific Community and the head of the Steering Committee of Trade Pacifica strengthens the regional organization's support towards small enterprises in the Pacific.
The approach that is being taken by SPC in identifying and assisting the small, medium enterprises to us is very, very important, very critical, because that is what Trade Pacifica is trying to achieve, apart from facilitating trade for the bigger exporters, those who are more established.
This is a wonderful initiative, this Trade Pacifica initiative, and the initiative, the work of my colleagues in Lands and Resources Division. in thinking out of the box, working with traditional communities, traditional cultures, traditional farming knowledge, building on those traditions, and then thinking about how we get things to market, how we can add value, how we can actually promote Pacific products.
The SPC, through the EU-funded Increasing Agriculture Commodity Trade IED, based at its Nambua campus outside Suva, has been assisting struggling exporters with marketing, value-adding of their products, and providing them with resources to take full advantage of market access. The regional organization recognizes the private sector as an extremely vital stimulant of rural economic development through employment creation, income generation, contributing to food and nutritional security and to the increase of trade.
When you look at some of the exporters who are now able to export, they have been able to put added value into their products, and SPC has been very instrumental in the differentiation of produce, particularly the primary produce, agriculture, forestry, fisheries, and forest. And that is important for the region, because we tend to have the same produce, but through value adding, we can differentiate these products and take advantage of the niche markets.
SPC will be assisting between 5 and 8 Pacific enterprises to attend the trade show that will be held in Suva next year. We are also contributing marketing expertise and international contacts to the steering committee for the trade show.
SPC's expertise in assisting Pacific enterprises with international certification of their products further places the organization's level of support towards Trade Pacifica 2014 as very critical in the way next year's trade show is shaped.
I've heard there is a new kind of certification, the origin certification, and all these are very, very important in differentiating the products, putting value addition to take full advantage of the niche markets and the premium prices that are available out there.
Trade Pacifica 2014 will be held at the Vodafone Arena from the 2nd to the 4th of April. Mikalonga, FBC News.
Hundreds turned up last night at Tavua's Ngavi Park to witness FBC's Bati Tanoa show performed live on stage. The people of Tavua finally got to meet their favorite Bati Tanoa host. This was a first for Tavua, and many travelled from far with their families to enjoy the night. It was a night of merrymaking as many took to the stage, while others laughed and kicked back with a basin of grog. There was also a special appearance by the Waikola Ke Tavua singers. And sports news ahead, civil servants sweat it out.
Oh, kayak bola-bola cuma tahu kau ngani tamam. Oh, gua nggak usah nih lah ngani tamam. Nimbula, ayo Mr. Ben.
Lapa?
Na magi kiro menolo kine dio vi mataka moni si kina fa rumbuka.
Na Bula FM. Number 2 and selling.
सूरज की पहली किरण के साथ दिन की शुरुआत कीजिए। सुबह का मंगल प्रभात आपको शुभ हो। सुबह सुबह हो खुशियों का मेला, ना लोगों की परवाह ना दुनिया का झमेला, पंछियों का संगीत हो और मौसम अलबेला, मुबारक हो आपको ये खूबसूरत सवेरा। हर सोमवार से लेकर शुक्रवार तक सुबह 6 से लेकर 9 बजे तक शामिल रहें रेडियो FBC पर हम सफर में रविंद्र सिंह के साथ।
Welcome to FBC Sports. Vodafone Fiji Mbati coach Rick Stone will name his 17-member squad tomorrow to take on Ireland in their first pool encounter in the Rugby League World Cup. The players are putting in the extra yards to make the starting lineup for the opening match. The Petero Divonideva side will take on Ireland on Tuesday at 9 a.m. Meanwhile, the Rugby League World Cup kicks off at 1:30 a.m. tomorrow when host England take on Australia. Wales faces Italy at 4:30 a.m. Papua New Guinea battle France at 5 a.m. on Monday, and New Zealand will clash with Samoa at 7 a.m. The Public Service Commission's annual Sports Day is a highlight event for the employees of the various government ministries and departments. It was a fun-filled day with participants being reminded of the purpose behind the two-day event. Chalendo Dhaka reports.
Apart from fostering healthy living and good working relations in the civil service, participants were also reminded that it was not all about winning.
Today, winning is not the aim, I think. It's really enjoying yourself. It's bonding time for us. Opportunity for bonding as departments, as ministries, teams.
Competition was played in 7 sports, from netball, touch rugby to soccer. This year's event also highlighted the need for a healthier lifestyle.
The theme mostly based around participation and the wellness of the staff and all the employees under all the ministries involved. It's a matter of participation and enjoying the sports day program, more like a fun activity, people to know each other rather than bring the spirit of competitiveness towards the program.
The civil service would have gained a whole lot more from these games, irrespective of the winners of the various sports. Tsalendo Dakadak, FBC Sports.
Melbourne Masters prevented Bar from making a clean sweep at the International Masters Classic football tournament at the ANZ Stadium today. The men in black took out the titles in the over 40 age categories, beating neighbours Sugar City Masters 5-4. While in the over 35 grade final, Melbourne Masters managed to secure a 1-0 win over the men in black. And Melbourne Masters and Bar Masters collected $3,000 each for winning the 2 titles, with the runners-up collecting $1,000. The Suva Volleyball Association is the premier volleyball body in the country, boasting the largest number of clubs. The association held its knockout tournament today to start off its club game season. Chalendo Zakadaka reports.
Today's knockout tournament got off to a slow start as only 12 of the confirmed 14 teams turned up. But officials are confident that the numbers will increase as the season progresses.
Virtually the turnout was low. We do understand that because we had a long break. So clubs are coming in slowly. We are looking at 15 to 17 men's team and 10 women's team.
Suva has a reputation for producing a host of national reps, including Fiji's only professional player, Ana Seniloli, who is currently playing with the Eastern Volleyball Club in Auckland, New Zealand.
So yeah, Suva we've got the capacity to build up players to represent Fiji.
Marist once again maintained their dominance in the finals. The association will hold another knockout tournament next weekend for the women's teams. Tsalendo Dakadak, FBC Sports.
It was a rather gloomy day today across Fiji, with cloud and rain experienced in most centres. Lambasa, Lautoka and Ba had the temperature chart tonight on 31 degrees. As usual, Suva was the coolest at 28. And if you're hoping for a brighter Sunday, I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news. This gloomy weather is expected to continue tomorrow. For the further outlook, more rain and cloudy periods will greet us in the new week. The headlines again: daylight savings to start tomorrow. Police to beef up presence along Namaka Nadi corridor, and hundreds turn up at Gavi Park for live Bati Tanoa show. To the poll question now, and we ask: can the Vodafone Fiji Bati team make it to the finals of the 2013 Rugby League World Cup? Visit www.fbc.com.fj to take part. Remember to send us newsworthy pictures and videos. Email citizenseyes@fbc.com.fj. Before I go, in the English Premier League, Arsenal takes on Crystal Palace at 11:45 tonight, live right here on FBCTV. That's it from the newsroom. Remember, daylight savings kicks in tomorrow. A word of advice: wind your clocks an hour ahead before bed tonight, so you won't have to get up at 2 in the morning. Until tomorrow, good night.
Hi, I'm Sophie.
And I'm Tix.
You can join us on The Breakfast Show
every weekday from Monday to Friday, 6 a.m. till 9 a.m. right here on Today FM.
That's right.
How would you like to spend your morning? You could spend your morning like this.
I wonder why.
Or you could spend it like this.
Tune in to the Morning Ride every weekday morning from 9 a.m. till 12 p.m. right here on Today FM, Today's Hit Music.